exercise and physical activity is, of course, important for everybody. And there's that underlying foundation that, we all need to stay fit and active to make sure that our hearts are strong, that our bones are strong, to try and make sure that we're preventing certain diseases as well. So people that are more physically active are less likely to have heart disease, certain types of cancer, osteoporosis. The other thing to think about is that there are lots of psychological benefits. People tend to feel good when they're exercising. There are some additional cognitive benefits with people with dementia, but there's a whole other side of it as well, which we're seeing in our data about living well. There are 5 really key important things that help people to live well. And one of the key things is physical health, as you could expect, and exercise comes in there very strongly. The other domains that we have, like psychological well-being, social connection with other people, these other aspects of living well, which we're showing is evidenced in our findings, are very much linked to exercise. Or can be linked to exercise. So if you are physically active, you're less likely to have certain types of diseases. If you have certain types of diseases, you might be less inclined to be able to go out and about. If you can't get out and about, you're not active, you're not meeting people, you might be more isolated. So exercise enables other things. Well, it can mean anything, and it probably depends where you're starting from, really. We've noticed in our recent data, our include data, which is all about how people have been feeling during COVID, people have really been highlighting the importance of going out into green and blue spaces. So this is literally getting out of your house and going for a walk. And it's not necessarily the physical activity and the heart rate increase and the increased breathing, which you would normally associate with exercise or getting fitter potentially, but people are enjoying being outside, and that in itself, get to the woods, to get to the field, to get to the beach, will have all been being physically active, expending energy, helping to keep your weight down, and all those other good things, but also engaging with the natural environment. So people aren't necessarily talking about they've been running marathons and they've been training, although some people have been trying to exercise formally as well. People are mostly thinking, I just need to get out and enjoy the outdoors and the air and meet people when I'm going out. Basically, whatever people want to do, whatever makes people feel better, really is the key thing. It's not something that should be considered a chore. It's just part of normal life and how we interact with the world and how we need to stay well to be able to do the things we enjoy.